Welcome to JPO, where we have the feature match of today in the Daniel Morris League competition. To my right is to my right is the technical man, Robert Cox. He'll be controlling the cameras, and behind me will be a fellow commentator, Roy Robinson. This is the competition where all the teams will be vying for the top four to get into the playoffs. There are arguably the best of the five teams. Arguably the best of the five teams will be the Northwesters, the Super Kings, the West Bay, Cayman Brat, and of course, last year's champion, who will be playing now, Greenies 2, who can boast of 6 national or former national players. So they should be the favorites in this match. We are about to start now. The opening batsmen are Jermaine Baker and Sachin, D1. The one Gandhi, but we are shortening it for D1. So umpires will be Ezra Lewis and Mr. Okay, Ezra Hewitt and Livingston Bailey. Oh gosh. Opening the bowling for the Paramount 2 team will be Conran Wright. He'll be bowling from the Bosun Bay end, and he'll be bowling to national player Mr. Jermaine Baker, who is one of the better batsmen in the Cayman Islands, and obviously he'll be facing the #1 bowler, fast bowler in the Cayman Islands. So we're about to start. Anytime. Baker is looking around the field. Sachin is jumping up and down, getting warm. And Conroy is on his mark. And he's waiting on the umpire to signal. Oh, here we go. The first ball of the competition. Balls, and Jermaine is beating up to the off stump. Baker is beating the length ball, pushed at it, missed. Fortunately, there's no edge. So first ball. No run. As Conroy will prepare to bowl the second ball of the match. Comes in, bowls to Baker. Baker slashes at that one outside the off, so makes no contact. Kept a bit low. Stop, not cleanly, but stop effectively. So no run. 2 balls, no runs. For the field, I can see, for what I see, the field is 1 slip, backward point, cover, extra cover, mid-off, mid-on, straightish mid-wicket. And I assume there's a man down, fine leg, long leg in that area. It's just my assumption. As Conroy comes in again. Bowls. And Baker. Should be a run out, but there wasn't. That one was played between his legs, trickled down to the wicketkeeper, who ran to affect a run out, but it was too late. So there's 1 run. So they're off and running. Sachin now will face. Sachin is a pugnacious left-handed batsman, very elegant stroke play, but he still is elegant, but he has strength. He hits the ball very hard. He does the Chanda Paul Bale marking. Puts back on his gloves, and he waits for the 4th ball from Conroy Wright, who comes in and bowls, and he taps that one behind point, smacks it away, times it away to go for 1. They'll come back for 2, and that's all they'll get. Good ball on offside, but he came forward and timed it perfectly behind point, And the fielder down on the boundary, third man boundary, came around and affected the save, and they only got 2 runs. So the score goes on to 3 for the loss of no wicket. The third ball, a very sedate start, very sedate, and for the 2020 match. But this is a match where everybody's, and he drives this one again. This one, he times it beautifully. Magnificent drive. Ball pitched up outside the arm stump, and he just opened length on it, opened the face, and hammered it through square point for 4.
Yeah, that was a great shot there by the batsman. He really timed that one beautifully.
Okay, and that was the voice of fellow commentator, Congressman Roy Robinson. As Conroy now, he's coming around the wicket again. He's going to come around the wicket again. Coming over the wicket, sorry. Bowls. And he stabs that one into the offside and get a quick single. So after a sedate start, the score is 8 for the loss of no wicket. Without any sort of histrionics, any sort of excitement. So Zitroy, what is your opinion? How do you think this game is going to go?
Yeah, this is going to be a fairly competitive game because both teams have good players. So we just wait and see what's going to take place.
Thank you, Zit. Second over will be bowled by, they're strategizing, they're bowling their second over, they're opening their second over. I think they're involving themselves in this like for like matchup where the off spinner bowls against the left-hander. Some people believe it works. I just think sometimes it is. I don't believe in it, but some people believe in it, so it's a matter of opinion. So Kevin Basil will be bowling to Sachin, who as I said, times the ball exquisitely. One of the better batsmen in the Cayman Islands. Doesn't play as much as he should, I suppose, of work commitments and everything else, as you know. So comes in, bowls, tucks that one into the onside, no run, and he's coming around the wicket. He's trying to tuck up the batsman, right arm around the wicket. Comes in again, bowls to Sachin. Sachin drives that one out to the cover, misfield, and get a quick single. Pitched up, drove it, tried to get through the ring, but you couldn't get through the ring, so single. So the score moves on to 9 for the loss of no wicket. Some adjustments to the field, left-hander, right-hander, so naturally there will be some natural adjustments. I think they're strategize. I think they somehow say they're working on Baker's where he's not strong. I won't say a weakness, where he's not as strong. Comes in the balls and Baker comes back and just smacks that one back down the wicket. The ball misfields and it goes bouncing out to long off, where Riquelme comes around and affects the save. So he gets 1. The score goes on to 10. Basil will come around the wicket now to the left-hander. Comes in bowls, and that sweeps that one, misses wide. So call and signal by Ezra. So the score goes on to 11 for the loss of no wicket. That's ball bowls, and he's playing that one out to point. Misfield, field properly. He's essayed a shy at the wicket because he thought he could affect a run out. Missed, and they got an extra run. Well, they get a run. An overthrow or a run. So the score goes on to 12 See that start. Over the wicket to Baker now. Baker comes forward, had aggressive intent, but all he did was just pushed it down to extra cover, who misfeed the ball and allow the batsman to get another run. So the score goes on to 13 without loss, without even trying. They got 5 runs in this over, 5 singles. 2 sloppy feeling balls. And he passed that one in the offside again. Very cautious today. Everybody is cautious. So that was a fairly sedate over.
Yeah, very tidy over by Kevin Basil there. He really have the batsman guessing a little bit. Well, that's a very tidy over from Basil.
So in over number 3, we have Conroy. We're bowling his second over. Normally he usually has some drama in his first over. He usually gets a wicket or something, but the first over was undramatic. So he is hoping for a wicket. Baker is hoping to be successful. Conroy comes in, bowls to Baker, digs out a Yorker. Should be a run out there. Miss. Run out. He's run out. Let me explain this here to you. Conroy came in, he bowled a Yorker. He dug it out to cover. Shashin was running down. I'm not sure where he was going, but the feeler, it looked like either Dave looked like Cogner or Riquelme. I'm not sure. Could be Riquelme. Raced like a hare from cover and just threw down the wicket. So that's a unnecessary run out at this stage. The ingoing batsman is and above Dar. That is an unfortunate dismissal.
Yeah, but that was a brilliant bit of feeling there by Codner. Brilliant bit of feeling by Codner. He have one stump to aim at and he throwed it down. That was brilliant.
Also, it's confirmed that the fielder is Davian Cogner. So it was unnecessary. I don't think it was a run. It was a dugout. A Yorker. It was a good ball. He dug it out. Cogner was in the ring, and then Cogner is in the ring and he's walking in. So you can imagine how close he was. Comes in again, bowls. And he drives that one back past the bowler. They go for 1. And it goes into the boundary. 4 runs. Beautiful shot. He went for the Yorker again, but he missed his length. And of course he missed his line, because I assumed that he went to bowl into the batsman's foot.
Yeah, that was a great shot. He hit it straight. Mid-off sees it. Mid-on clears it. No one get near to it.
4 runs. Magnificent shot. Change in the field now. The mid-on going to long on. The third man comes up into the ring. Remember, they are only allowed 2 out. So he comes in again, bowls, and he's beaten outside the yard stump again. Length ball. He wasn't sure if to come forward or back, so he was caught in no man's land. So that went through to the wicketkeeper. Score goes on to 17 in the third over. Depending on, to me, this score is this track looks like a 160 at least, 150, 170, anything between 150 and 170. I mean, the drives again and misses, is allowed appeal. He's given him. He's given him. He went for a drive, edge. And
Yeah, that was beautifully bowled there by Conway Wright and well taken by wicket keeper. Ball pitch up, he drives the ball, swings away from him, hits its edge, and he was out caught brilliantly.
well, the batsman is saying that he was struck on the thigh. It was the ball bounced, good height. But he's saying that it touched the thigh, but the umpire was unhesitant. He gave it straight away. So we shall see. Well, the umpire's decision is, as you know, the umpire's decision. There's no, it's like a start in the 100 meter. Then the starter sets that race off. You know, that's it. And that's the end of the over. And the end of over number. No, that's not the end of the over. We have how many more balls to bowl? 2 more balls to bowl. I saw the umpires moving, but that was just because and above Dar was coming, and he bats left-handed. So umpire Hewitt moved from square leg to square leg. Where there's less traffic anyhow. There's less traffic on the square leg side. So he's at advantage decision. Conroy now is ecstatic. Tail is up. He feels that he sees something here. He smells blood in the water. Comes in, bowls to Dar. Dar taps that one on the leg side and gets a quick single. So the score moves on to 18 for the loss of 2 wickets. That decision will be disputed. We will know at the end of the game because the cricketers are fairly honest and they usually say what happens. Someone got a strange decision last weekend there. Were very vocal about it at the end of the match, not now. So Shambindu Dilshan, he's left-handed too, so he'll be facing. And this delivery, short, gets over it, taps it into the ground. So at the end of the over, the score is 18 for 2. So let me hear what you have to say, Zeke.
Yeah, Chillies is in a spot of bother right now because after 2 overs, Paramount really on top at this moment. 2 for 18, right? 2 for 18. So Chile needs to dig themselves out of this hole right now.
Yeah, well, Griffith with the pitch report. From what I see, it's a very hard and bouncy looking track. Would be very good for batting. It looks good for batting. It has a little bit of serpentine cracks, but they will not affect the ball. There are 1 or 2 foot marks, like bad marks, but they will be ineffective. All in all, it will be a good wicket for batting. Spinners would hardly get it. So back live now, after that pitch report, back live. First ball from Basil, bowling wrong the wicket. To the left-hander was tapped into the leg side, down to backward square, who came in and couldn't save the single, so the score moves on to 1. It should make it 19 in the 3rd over. For 2, though, for the loss of 2 crucial, important wickets. 2 key batsmen in this team. Bowls, and he drives that one back to the bowler, who stops it partially. So there's no run. Gets the ball, retrieves the ball now from Mr. West. Comes in again. He's going to bowl to Dilshan again. Dilshan comes back and taps that one down to the short 3rd man. Couldn't stop the single. He had to move to his left. Made a good stop, but he couldn't stop the single, so score moves on to 1 more, which will be 20 for the loss of 2 wickets. Nothing exciting, nothing history on it yet. Pushes that one back to the bowler again. So this is turning out to be a fairly decent over for this ball. Let me see what happens now. Pushes that one short again into the sharp mid-wicket region. No run. So Basil is really is on a good length and a good line. And because this should be trouble again. He's in, I think. He's in. Yeah, he was in. But this was another suicidal attempt at a run. Tap the ball into the mid-wicket region, forward square region, and try to essay a suicidal run. Fortunately, he was sent back and got back in time. So, what do you think about this situation, the running between the wickets and everything else?
Yeah, there's poor running. But there was no run in that incident there. No run. There was not a run, and he played the ball, tacked it on into the mid-wicket area and took off. Luckily, his partner sent him back early in time, so he get back.
So since they're saying that the spin is so good, they are going to continue the spin from the Bosun Bay end, where Adrian Wright will be bowling.
Yeah, and after some slappy feel in the first over, Paramount really come back good. They really tighten it up in these few overs.
And the sub is off. So you have McGuinness on now, another player. Okay, so Adrian right now will be bowling from, he's still in the power play, he's bowling the 5th over. And he will be bowling, he'll be bowling to Dilshan, who comes back and out. He likes to give himself room. He likes when the ball is honorable or stump to give himself room to smack it. But he's being tucked up. I think they know him a bit. Right comes in the balls. He goes for the lap, louder P, not what says the umpire. He went to Dill, scoop that one. Third ball comes in, Bowes. Can't do anything with it. Right on target. So he just taps it back to the bowler. Comes in again. Bowes, short. And he gets this one now. And he steers it into the backward point region, where Riquelme came around and affected the save, but he couldn't save the single. So this is another tidy over from the rights. This time it's his brother Adrian. And Darno will take strike. Dar swings at that one, doesn't time it, but he gets it, bubbling out to long on. Conroy trots in. Can't save the single, so the score goes on to one more, which is 23 for the loss of 2 wickets. Comes in again, Bowes. Dilshan gives himself room again, comes outside the legs up and steers that one down to the short third man, no run. And we'll get a commentary from.
Yeah, this is a good power play for the fielding team, Paramount. So after 6 overs, the batting side only reached 22 for 2. So a very good power play for Paramount.
There is one more over to go because I think the bowling started up there by, yes, one more over because the bowling started up by Bosun Bay end. So there's the final over. Yeah, final over of the power play. But whatever happens now, the power play belongs to the Paramount team. They get 2 wickets, and the team isn't 30 runs yet. Comes in and bowls. He gives himself room and smacks that one into the extra cover region. But there's a ring of fire there. Has to be breached, cannot be breached. Stopped. Comes in again. Bowls. Switch hits that one. Over point. They go for 1, and they'll come back for the second. A little bit of a relief there. He took a chance. Succeeded. Switch hit. Reverse sweep. Whatever. But it went, he got it over where point would have been, so it would be over square leg. And he got 2. 24 balls. Comes the other side now, and he pulls that one down to the fine leg region, long leg. They go for 1, and it goes into the boundary for 4. So some more training now. The score goes on to 28. 28 in 5 overs in 3 balls. So Paramount will be satisfied with whatever the outcome now of this power play. Whatever the outcome, it'll be Paramount's power play. Balls. And he gives himself room again. And he hits that one into the extra cover region. Jason came around, effected a save. He's batting adventurous. He just backed out and smacked that one down to the mid-off region, mid-off extra cover region and get a single. So Delshan is on strike now. Drives that one and gets a quick single. Doesn't time it. It went past, inexplicably went past the bowler. I think he should have stopped it. But mid-off came around and couldn't save the single, so they get 1 more. Score goes on to 29 for the loss of 2 wickets. Comes in again and bowls. Down the line side, wide call, signaled, 30. Has a bit rattled. Comes in again and bowls. And drives that one down to the long on region, and that would be 1 run. So at the end of the power play, the score is on 30 for the loss of 2 wickets. And I'll leave you here in the hands of Mr. Robinson.
Thank you, Mr. Griffiths. Yeah, now, so we come to the official power play the end. So the score is 32 for 2. So Adrian will be continuing from the northern end. And Dar facing up. Adrian to Dar. Dar swings. Misses outside the half stump. Taken by the wicket keeper. Adrian once again. And Dar gives himself room. Hit that one over cover. They gone for 1. A diving save there by the fieldsman coming off the cover boundary. And they cross for 2 runs. Good shot there by Dar. But well saved there by the fieldsman and coming off the cover boundary. Adrian Wright once again. Bowling to Dar. They come up, past umpire Bill. Dar swings. Mrs. Ball seemed to come off his tie. Adrian once again. Balls to Dar. Switch hit it high in the air. The fieldsman coming around. Will he take it? No, he drops it. They gone for one. They coming back for a second. So 2 runs completed. But Dar switch hit sky the ball, and the fieldsman coming from a short third man coming around couldn't hold on, and they cross for 2. Adrian Wright once again to Dar. Dar hit at one straight. Lovely shot. The fieldsman from mid-off coming around, and he saves it. They cross for a single. The score moves on to 37 for 2. As Adrian Wright now bowls to Sachin. Sachin gets a good delivery. He defend. Pushed out on the offside. The fieldsman coming in from a wide mid-off. Picks up, no chance of any run. So at the end of the over, the score is 37 for 2. So it will be Kevin Basil to continue from the pavilion end. He bowled to Dar, give himself room, plays misses. Basil to Dar, in he comes, up bowls to Dar, and Dar using his feet and stroke the ball down to a wide mid-off position. They cross a one. They coming back for a second, and they'll get it quite comfortably. Basil once again. Bowling to Dar. Dar settle down, wait for Basil. Bowls Dar, give himself room, hits. Ball comes off its pad and trickle down on the inside. As Basil to Dar. Bowls Dar, switch it and hit that one. Diving save there, the man at point, and they cross for a single. So bring Sachin into strike. The score move on by 1 to 40 for 2. As Basil to Sachin. Sachin hit that one uppishly. A fieldsman coming on it. Will he take the catch? Yes, he does. He's out caught. Good catch here. It seemed like it looked like Conroy Wright, the catcher. So Chillies lost their 3rd wicket with the score on 40. So it's 40 for 3. So Chillies 40 for 3. Good catch there by Conroy Wright at backward point. So the new batsman is Amir Bryan. Amir Bryan to join Dar. So Bryan taking guard from umpire Ezra Hewitt. Basil to Bryan. And no ball call for a high full pitch above wayside. So signaling by umpire Hewitt. So this is a free hit. In the meantime, they cross for one. And he drive that one into the outside. And they go for a single. So the score is now 43 for 3. So 43 for 3. So Adrian once again bowled. The batsman swing missing. Adrian to Dar. And Dar swings again, misses. An appeal? Yes, he's out caught. A thin edge. A thin edge, and the umpire Bailey raises his finger. So Chillies lost their 4th wicket with the score on 43. So Paramount really put in a grip on this match here. Chillies 43. After 8.1 overs, and the new batter is Demar Johnson. So Chillies is 43 for 4 after 8.2 overs. The new batter is Demar Johnson. So Adrian Wright to Johnson. Bowl to Johnson. Johnson played one up in the yard. Running over third man. They gone for it. They did go into the boundary for 4. So Johnson off the mark with a 4. That ball just short of a length, and he get back and played it with a thick upper half of the bat down to the third man boundary for 4. So it's Adrian Wright to Johnson once again. Johnson plays and misses outside the half stump. The score moved on to 47 for 4. Right to Johnson. Johnson goes back and pulls that one into the mid-wicket region. They gone for one. They're coming back for a second. The throw comes in. Loud appeal for run out, but umpire said not out. So 2 more runs to the total. And 2 more runs to Demar Johnson. So it's Adrian Wright to Johnson. Johnson comes forward and push it into the covers. No chance of any runs. And that's the end of the over. Score should be 49 for 4 after 9 overs. So after 9 overs, Chillies 49 for 4. So Paramount doing fairly well in the field, and we're going to have a bowling change from the pavilion end, which is the southern end, and it will be Ali Eiffel. Eiffel will be coming into the attack. Eiffel is bowling with a third man, a short third man, a cover point, a mid-off, and a square leg. In he comes up, ball to, and dead ball called by umpire Hewitt. He didn't release the ball, so the umpire called dead ball. Johnson wait for Eiffel. Bowls and he wraps on the pad, loud appeal. And umpire no signal, so that take an edge onto the pad. So a single to Johnson. Sorry, it was Brand, single to Brand. Now Johnson facing up. And Johnson hit that one in the air. The fielder getting on it and they take the catch. Johnson's out. Chillies lose their 5th wicket. And this is a very good wicket for Paramount because Johnson is a very dangerous batter. You get a short ball from Eiffel and put it into backward square hand. And now they lost their 5th wicket with the score on 50. So Chillies is in a spot of bother at this moment. After 9.2 overs, they are 50 for 5. Who got it now? Edwards. What Edwards in there? So the new batter is Romario Edwards. And Edwards is a hard-hitting batter too, so he need to step it up now if Chillies to get a very comfortable score or competitive score. So it's Eiffel, and he will be bowling to Romario Edwards. So Eiffel to Edwards. And Edwards drives down to wide mid-off. Feeling there by Kevin Basil. It's 2 Basils, twin brothers, Kevin and Kevan. Kevan is the one that playing. Eiffel to Edwards. Edwards comes forward and push the ball into the offside. And Cardner comes in from goal, picks up. No chance of any run. Eiffel to Edwards. And Edwards, loud appeal here. Umpire Ezra Hewitt not impressed. So Eiffel bowler very tight over here. In he comes up, bowls to Edwards. Edwards comes forward, and it's Cogner once again coming in like a hare. No chance of any run. A very good over there by Eiffel, in which he picked up 1 wicket. So the score now, after 10 overs, Chillies 50 for 5. So 50 for 5 after 10 overs. So it will be Brian, yeah, so Conroy is into the attack once again. And he will be bowling to Brian. So Conroy right from the northern end. Bowling to Brian. Up and Brian flicks at one down to backward square. They gone for one. The fieldsman down there onto it now. They coming back for a second and we get it quite comfortably. Very good shot there by Brian. Ball pitch up into his spot and he tucked it out down to backward square and they cross for 2. Right at the top of his mark, turns. Running away from another up past umpire Livingston Bailey, bowled and he gets a ball, he picks that one down to third man. They gone for 1, they come for 2. The throw comes in on the first bounce to the wicket keeper and they cross for 2 comfortable runs. So Conroy right from the northern end to Brian. At the top of his mark now, Conroy right, he turns. Start his run on his way now. Up to the wicket, bowls, and he get a short ball which he climb up on that one and drop it down in front of him. No chance of any run. Conroy walking slowly back to his mark. At the top of his mark now, turns. Running away, up to the wicket, bowls to Brian. Brian hits that one high and hard. The fieldsman coming around. Will he get? No, it's dropped just in front of him. They cross for 1 and they coming back for the second. A heel shot there down to mid-on there by Brian. The fieldsman coming around, couldn't get underneath it. Ball dropped just in front of him and giving the batsman time to cross, the batters time to cross for 2. So, right again to Brian. Up bowls to Brian, short. Brian get up on his toe and drop that one into the offside. The fielder from backward point comes in, feels no chance of any run. It's Conroy once again at the top of his mark. turn. And he comes up, bows to Brian. Brian comes forward and just dropped a dead button to that one. So at the end of the over, I don't know if I score right. The score is 56 for 5 after 11 overs. Chillies 56 for 5. In the earlier game, Cayman Brock beat Taminado, so Cayman Brock comes over for 2 games. They lost yesterday, but they won this morning. So it will be Eiffel to continue. He will be bowling to Romaro Edwards. Eiffel to Edwards. Wide signal by the umpire. Ball pitching down the leg side and going further away. This is Eiffel to Edwards. Edwards comes forward. Push it back along the pitch. Eiffel field to his own bowling. Edwards wait for Eiffel. Eiffel up, bowls to Edwards. Edwards hits that one through mid-wicket. The fieldsman coming off the boundary, which is JC, picks up one-handed. That's a lovely throw. Brilliant throw there by Jason. Umpire says not out. Brilliant bit of feeling, but the umpire is in the best position and the umpire says not out. That was good cricket all around. And the two umpires, they conferring. I don't know why. They conferring. So the two umpires have a chat and they it look as if he's giving him out. Yes. He's giving him out. So the batsman out in controversial circumstances here, but the score now moves to 57 for 6. So it look as if the skipper call him back. So Brian is called back. Brian is called back. So it's still 5 wickets down. Alfie to Edwards. And Edwards drives that one into the covers. They gone for 1, they look for 2, and it goes into the boundary for 4. A lovely shot there by Edwards. So after the brand was given out, then he was called back, and the score now moves on to 59 for 5. Eiffel to Edward. Edwards have almighty swings. The ball running down behind the wicket keeper. And they cross one. Let's wait on the umpire. No signal, so runs to Edwards. Eiffel to Edward. Edwards hit that one and going to Conroy. He dives, but couldn't hold on. But a very courageous bit of feeling there by Conroy Wright. Diving forward, one-handed. Couldn't hold on to the catch. As Ali to Brandy plays up in the air, but will drop short of Basil coming around to his left and Cardner coming around to his right. Yeah, so after 12 overs, the score is now Chillies 67 for 5. $67 for 5, Chillies. So we have a bowling change at the northern end. Jeremy Lewis, he will be bowling to Brian. Lewis to Brian. Brian hit that one down to a wide mid-on position. Fielder comes in, picks up, but in the meantime the batters cross for a single. It brings Edwards into strike. Edwards taking guard from umpire Livingston Bailey, president of Cayman Umpires Association. As Edwards waits for Lewis. Lewis to Edwards, and Edwards swings outside the half stump, made no contact, taken by the wicket keeper. Lewis to Edwards. Edwards getting a deal with the hit up in the air. Conroy coming around. Or it's Kevin. Yeah, it's Kevin Basil. He take the catch. And Chillies lost their 6th wicket. Edward goes. Caught Basil. Bowl Lewis. So Chillies struggling at the moment. 68 for 6. Raman Diman. So it's Raman Diman is the new batter. Lewis to Diman and loud appeal by the bowler, not out says the umpire. Both batters has a short conference in the middle there. As Lewis to the man. Ball to the man. The man hit that one up in the air. Fielder giving chase. They're gone for one. They're coming back for a second. And 2 runs. That's all they will get. That was an upper shot there by Demand. And it was Kevin Balls running all the way from cover over to mid-on. The man swings, misses. Taken there by the wicket keeper. So at the end of the over. So a very good over there by Lewis. His first over of the innings, and a very good over. So it looked like we're going to have a bowling change up at the southern end. It looked like it's the skipper himself, Cagna, who is coming on. He replaced Eiffel. So after 13 over, the score Chillies 70 for 6. So Cagna coming into the attack. And he will bowl into Brian. Brian comes forward and drop that one down. In front of him, the fieldsman coming off. A short cover point there, but can't prevent the single. Bring Dimon into strike. Taking guard from umpire Hewitt. Raman Dimon. Facing up to Cagna. Cagna bowl and Dimon come forward. Cagna field to his own bowling. Cagna once again to Dimon. Bowl and Dimon just dropped that one in front of him. Cagna field to his own bowling. Cagna to Dimon. And Dimon give his set chip and drive. And this one coming down. And it gone all the way for 6. A lovely shot there by Dimon. Using his feet, get to the pitch. And hit it high and hard for 6. Lovely shot. And that's the first 6 of the innings. Cagna to Dimon. And Dimon just dropped that one down into the offside and coming off the cover point. It was the fieldsman Ali. Awesome Ali. But can't prevent the single. Awesome Ali Eiffel, a very good fieldsman. Cagna to Brian, and Brian just tapped that one back along the pitch, and Cagna field to his own bowling. A very good over until Dimon hit that 6 there by Cagna. He did have the batters under a little bit of pressure, but then Dimon tries something. He uses his feet, get to the pitch, and hit him out of the ground for 6. So after 14 overs, the score now Chillies 78 for 6. Lewis will be continued. Ball to Dimon. Try to play a cross battle shot. Try to hit him through mid wicket. Wraps on the pad it look like as Lewis to Dimon. Ball to Dimon. Dimon play that one up over. The backward pile ball running away down to the backward pile boundary. They gone for one. They turn for two. They're coming back for three. And that's all they get. 3 runs. So it's bring Brian into strike. At Lewis to Brian. And Brian just tapped that one. He looks for a single. Cogner moving. And that's a beautiful ball that throw there by Cogner. Appeal by the wicketkeeper, but not out, says umpire Hewitt. In the meantime, the batters cross for us a single. Lovely bit of feeling there by Cogner. He's devastating out there. He's a devastating fieldsman. Lewis. Raman wrap back and plays that one into the covers and have time to cross for a single. Brings Brian into strike. Lewis to Brian. And Brian plays that one into the mid-wicket area. They gone for one. Will they look for two? No, the fieldsman onto it now and they decide against it. So one more to the total. As Lewis to Rama, he uses his feet, drive that one down to a wide long on era and they cross for a long single. So that's the end of the 15th over. So after 15 overs, the score Chillies 85 for 6. We're going to have another bowling change at the pavilion end. It will be Adrian Wright, the younger brother of Conroy Wright, will be coming into the attack. So 5 overs to go. So Raman facing up to right. And he swings, misses outside the half stump, taken cleanly by the wicket keeper. Right to Raman. Bowls to Raman. Raman cracks that one into the covers. They cross one. They look for two, but the fieldsman quickly onto it and prevent the batters from going for a second run. Emil Bryan facing up to Adrian Wright. Bowls to Bryan. Bryan comes forward, plays, misses. Ball goes through to the wicket keeper. Right at the top of his mark. Turn. Bowls to Bryan. And Bryan hit that one uppishly. Fieldsman at backward point getting on it. He take the catch. Yes, he's out caught. Out caught. So Chillies lost their 7th wicket. So good catch there by the awesome man, Ali Eiffel. So Bryan out caught, Eiffel bowl, Adrian Wright. So the new batter is Larry Gomes. Not the West Indian Larry Gomes, but the Indian Larry Gomes. Larry Gomes is the new batter. Right to Larry. Larry plays a cut shot, misses. Taken by a wicket keeper. Right to Larry. Larry comes forward. Ball coming out half of the bat. Running on the inside. No chance of any run. So at the end of a very successful over there by Adrian Wright. So Paramount still having a grip on this match. Chillies need to step it up in the next 4 overs, need to get some runs. After 16 overs, they are 86 for 7. And he hit that one high and hard, gone for 6. So the new bowler is Eiffel. Ali comes back and the first delivery hit out of the ground for 6. By Rahman. Ali to Rahman. Rahman plays it uppishly into the mid-wicket area. The fieldsman moving to his left, but can't prevent, that's Cadner, but can't prevent the batters from cross for a single. Brings the new batter, Larry, into strike. Larry taking guard from umpire Livingston Bailey. So it'll be Ali to Larry. Larry plays that way up. Another brilliant caught there by Kevin Basil. Lovely catch there by Basil. That ball come off the bat like a bullet out of a gun. And Basil plucked it out of the air. Very good catch there by Basil. So Chillies lost their 8th wicket. A very good catch there by Kevin Basil. A.K. Pimp. So Chillies lost their 7th wicket. And the score reading 93 for 7. So the new batter is Jackin Soluja. Soluja is the new batter. Facing up to Ali Eiffel. And he plays that one just into the square leg area. Fielder comes in, no chance of any run. Jaluja. Saluja. And he cracks that one down to backward point, but he finds the fieldsman Lewis in the way. No chance of any run. Saluja facing up to Ali Eiffel. And he plays that one, hit it over the bowler head. The fieldsman from long off comes round, picks up. In the meantime, the batters cross for a single. So at the end of the 17th over, So at the end of 17 over, the score Chillies 94 for 8. So Salucha will be facing up from Lewis. And he plays and misses outside the half stump. Wide call by umpire Hewitt. So Lewis into the attack from the pavilion end. Bowl to Saluja, hit that one up in the ears. Fielder getting underneath it and take the catch once again. It's so it's the awesome Ali Eiffel who take the catch. So in Chillies lost there. Yeah, Chillies lost their 9th wicket. Ninth wicket. So the new batter is Keran. Keran taking guard from umpire Ezra Hewitt. And he will be facing up to Lewis. So Lewis to Keran. And Keran plays and misses outside the half stump. And both umpires having a little chat once again. I don't know, maybe they check in, maybe they have a little miscount in the balls while they check in. But we're back to normal now as umpire Bailey going back to his mark, to his position. As Lewis and Keran misses once again. 3 in a row by Keran. A hat trick of misses. This is Jeremy Lewis once again to Keran. Bowls to Keran and Keran misses once more. Keran just can't get any bat onto the ball. Lewis holding a tight line outside the half stump. And this time, he look like he's made contact, but going nowhere. Ball just dropped down in front of him. No chance of any run. A very good over this by Lewis. Bowl, this time he uses feet drive and pimp. Brilliant bit of feeling there by Pimp. A brilliant bit of feeling there by Pimp. So at the end of the over, the score Chillies 95 for 9 after 18. So 2 overs to go. In the meantime, Paramount need 1 wicket to wrap up the innings. Can Chillies make this 12 balls count and get some runs? But I put Butters getting on some headgear, call for his helmet. But it look like Conroy will be coming in for his final over. So Raman will be facing up to Conroy Wright. This is Conroy final over. Coming from the northern end to Raman. Up bows to Raman. Raman digs that one out. A very good delivery there by Conroy Wright. Very good performance here by Paramount into the field. As Conroy reaches the top of his mark, turns. In he comes, running in. Up past umpire Livingston Bailey, bows to Raman. Raman drives, misses. So coming in is coming in just join alongside us is the VP for Cayman Cricket, Alexandra Morris. Here comes Conroy Wright. Bowls and get a shot ball and Ali going for a triple. Yes, he takes the catch and that is his third catch there by the awesome Eiffel. Very good catch there by Eiffel. Come in, Mr. Alexandra.
Well, thank you very much, Zitroy. It looks like another beautiful day of cricket. Lovely sunshine in West Bay. Paramount seems to be doing quite well, even though the wicket looks pretty good for batting, but Paramount bowlers seem to have gone about their business quite well. So enjoying the cricket, enjoying the atmosphere. The streaming looks amazing. I was in the States and I was able to tune in and see what is happening. And I'm telling you, I'm so impressed by the work of the team here. Rob is doing a fantastic job with the communications. And I'm really good to see Cayman being showcased into the world. And it's a beautiful look. I mean, the grounds look amazing. Wire's done a fantastic job. I want to say, looks today like Paramount feels as if they have bowled quite well on this lovely pitch. So they're walking off looking very confident, led by the wicketkeeper there and the captain in the background, that orange rim hat. Paramount seems quite pleased, very relaxed about this 95 of 18.3 overs. So Chillies bowled out, and I'm assuming they'll have to bowl quite well in order to contain this very strong Paramount team in response to the score of 95. But Zitroy, excellent work. I was listening to your commentary. And it's so nice to hear the commentary and knowing what's going on in Cayman Cricket. And I know you as a cricket lover yourself, you must be enjoying yourself.
Very much, sir. Very much, sir. And thank you for your input, sir. Thank you, Mr. Morris. Well said there. The VP of the Cayman Cricket Association, Mr. Alexandra Morris. So at the end of the Chillies innings closed on 95. 95. So Paramount will need 96 for victory. So until we start the Paramount innings, it's back to the studio. Yeah, the umpires going out. So Paramount need 96 for victory. So the new batter will be Riquelme Walker and Romain Foster. Romain Foster left-hander and Riquelme Walker right-hander. Just waiting to see who will be starting for Chillies. It look like it would be Romaro Edwards starting from the pavilion end. And he will be bowling to Riquel Walker. So Edwards will be bowling with a slip, a backward point, a cover, a wide mid-off, a mid-on, a backward, a square leg, a long leg, and a third man. So here's the first delivery. Edwards to Walker. Ball and Walker down the leg side. Nothing called by the umpire. So first delivery out of the way. As Edwards at the top of his mark, turns. Up past umpire Hewitt to Walker. Bowl to Walker outside the half stump. Wide signal by umpire. So Paramount innings is on the way. One for no loss. Bright sunshine here at the Jimmy Powell Oval. As Edwards at the top of his mark. Running away from us now to bowl to Riquel Walker. Bowl Walker hits that one, wraps on the pad. Starting to limp in that he get that ball hit him very hard because Edwards have a little bit of pace. Edwards walking back to his mark. Turns. Running away from the pavilion end. Up past umpire Ezra Hewitt. Bowls to Walker. Walker drives down to mid-on, and in the meantime they cross for a single. So Walker open his account. He's on to one. Brings Foster into strike. Foster taking guard from umpire Hewitt. Skipper Johnson Made in some adjustment to his field as left hand batter come into strike. Edwards going around the wicket to Foster. Foster hit that one up his shea into the covers. They gone for one. The fieldsman onto it now. They looks for two. And they get it quite comfortably. So Foster open his account. 2 runs to Foster. Edwards to Foster. And he just tapped that one down to the leg side. The fieldsman at backward squares feels no chance of any run. Edwards walking back to his mark. Retrieve the ball from his skipper, Demar Johnson. Edwards round the wicket to Foster. And is stopping his stride. Dead ball signaled by umpire Hewitt. As Edwards misses run, so he do the right thing. Stopped. Turn, walking slowly back to his mark. At the top of his mark now. Skipper making adjustment to his field. He puts them on at short extra cover. As Edwards. Ball Foster driven straight. Beautiful shot. Lovely shot. Straight down the ground. Mid-off sees it. Mid-on clears it. No one get near to it. The ball goes into the straight boundary for 4. Lovely shot there by Edwards. That was a lovely drive there by Edwards. Over pitch ball. And he give it the full treatment. Oh, sorry. Oh, Foster. That was a lovely shot by Foster. Edwards is the bowler. So at the end of the first over, the score is Paramount 8 for no loss. So the new bowler from the northern end is Kieran Todner. Kieran Kodtar. So let's say Kieran. And he will be bowling to Rikel Walker. Kieran to Rikel, and Rikel dap that one down to the leg side at backward square and cross for a single. Brings Foster into strike. So Kieran to Foster. Chillies making some adjustment to the field. You have a man coming into the extra cover position. So you have a backward point, a short turn, and he comes, bowl, and he draws him forward, pushes out into the covers, where Demar Johnson field. So you have a slip in place now. As Keran to Foster. And Foster hit that one high and hard into the mid-wicket region. They're gone for one. They'll come back for two. The return on the way to Keran and they settle for 2 runs. So Keran bowled with a slip, a short third man up, a cover point, a mid-off, a long-off, a mid-on, bowls, and he swings that one 2 minutes one again. And what? He's dropped. He's dropped the fieldsman diving away to his right. Couldn't hold on. Dropped it. In the meantime, the batters crossed for 2 runs. Sachin diving away to his right. Couldn't hold on. And Foster lived to fight another day. In the meantime, he crossed for 2. As Keran putting a man now on the mid-wicket boundary. Just some 2 yards off the mid-wicket boundary. And he comes now to Foster. And Foster comes forward. Push it down to mid-off. Where skipper Demar Johnson field. No chance of any run. This is Keran to Foster. Foster hit that one high and hard. And it gone all the way over the mid-wicket fence for 6. Keran, he placed a man on the mid-wicket boundary. All he could do is just watch it goes over his head. And it goes out of the ground for 6 runs. Lovely shot there by Foster. So good start there here by Paramount. So after 2 overs, the score is 19 for no loss. Paramount 19 for no loss. And Edwards will be continuing from the southern end. Edwards, he will be bowling to Walker. Edwards to Walker, and he hits that one up over wide mid-off, and the ball goes into the boundary for 4. So four runs there to Walker, over pitch ball. He hit it uppishly. That was at the edge of the 30-yard circle, and the ball over his head. He jumped, but not high enough to pluck it out. The ball goes into the boundary for 4. Edwards to Walker. Bowls to Walker. Walker plays that one into the mid-wicket region. The fielder from Skrillex comes around, fields, but in the meantime the batters cross for 1. Edwards walking slowly back to his mark. Demar Johnson now doing some adjustment with the field. He put in a man in the mid-wicket region. No, it's extra cover region, because the left-hander, and he's going back to long off. So the skipper Johnson to long off, and they have a man in the extra cover region as Edwards around the wicket. Ball, and he plays one up there. Over backward point, they gone for one. Ball going running away from us, and it goes into the boundary now for 4. So 4 runs to Foster. And a better start by Paramount than Chillies. These two openers in the power play, they're going very good. Edwards at the top of his mark once again. To Foster. Edwards to Foster. And Foster comes forward and push it into the covers. Dar comes in field. No chance of any runs. Edwards walking slowly back to his mark. Ball from there. Edwards to Foster. Up bows to Foster, and Foster stroke that one in. Down to the backward pine region, they gone for one. The throw comes in, but backed up into the field. So no chance of any overthrows. This bring Raquel Walker into strike. Edwards now coming over the wicket. Over the wicket for the right hand and round the wicket for the left hand. Johnson doing some adjustment to his field. He carry the man into a cover. It's like an orthodox cover. As here comes Edwards to Walker. Walker hits that one. Wide of Demar Johnson. The ball goes into the boundary for 4. Lovely shot there by Raquel Walker. An over pitch ball by Edwards. And Walker hit it to the right of Johnson at wide mid-on, and it goes into the boundary for 4. So good going by the Paramount batters in this power play. After 3 overs, the score 33 without loss. Like we're going to have a bowling change from the northern end. Look like Larry will be coming into the attack. And he will be bowling to Foster. So new bowler at the northern end, Larry. You will be bowling to Foster. In he comes with his first delivery to Foster. Short, and Foster cracks it one into the covers. They're gone for one. It will go into the boundary for 4. Lovely shot there by Foster. A short ball by Larry, and Foster pounces on that one and cracks it into the covers for 4. And this is good going by the Paramount openers. So Larry once again to Foster, short, and he comes and just push it down. On the onside, Larry field to his own bowling. Larry to Foster. Foster is getting a delivery short, and he swings Made no contact. As Larry once again to Foster. Bowl to Foster, and Foster plays that one into the mid-wicket area. Fieldsman comes in, picks up, but can't prevent the batters from cross for a single. Which brings Raquel Walker into strike. Larry Bowl with a short turn man, a cover point, an extra cover. A man going around to wide mid-off, a mid-wicket, a square leg, back with a square, and a wide long on. Larry to Rickle, and Rickle will dab that one into the offside. The man from cover comes in, picks up, but can't prevent the batters from cross for a single. Which brings Foster into strike. Larry to Foster, shot, and Foster cracks that one into the offside. Find Demar Johnson in the way, no chance of any run. So that's the end of the over. So after 4 overs, the score Paramount 39 without loss. They just need, they chasing a target of 96 for victory. So we're going to have a bowling change from the pavilion end. Skipper Demar Johnson will be taking over from Edwards. So Johnson will be coming into the attack. A decent medium pacer is this Demar Johnson. And he will be bowling to Raquel Walker. So Johnson want to see if he can break this partnership. In he comes. Bowl to Walker, who flashes outside the half stump, made no contact. The ball goes through to the wicket keeper. Johnson walking back to his mark. As at the top of his mark now, turns. In he comes. Up past umpire Hewitt. Bowls to Walker. Walker plays that one into the outside. They're going through for a quick singles and make it quite comfortable. The fieldsman, which is Larry, moving to his left but can't prevent the batters from cross through for a single. And for the left-hander, he putting a man down on the third man boundary. You have a backward point. A mid-off. A cover. A wide long on. And he comes now. Up to Foster, and Foster plays, misses. Very decent over so far by Johnson. Keeping the batters quiet. As he walking back to his mark. Demar Johnson. At the top of his mark now. Turns. Bowling over the wicket to Foster. And he comes up. Bowls to Foster. Foster plays that one. Coming off inside half of the bat down to a short long leg and they cross for a single. As Johnson once again now, he will be bowling to Walker. Made in some adjustment to his field. Yeah, he's carrying the man at backward point, just a little further in. In he comes now to walk out. Want to get a short ball, plays and misses the umpire signal, one for the over to both the batter and the bowler. So another short ball in this over that the umpire would call no ball. Another short one over the shoulder. And Walker walk away, stop the bowler in his track. So after running couple steps, he have to turn and walk back to his mark. I don't think he will give him another short one because, you know, if he go over the shoulder, umpire will call no ball. And he comes to Walker. Want to get that one very good delivery. But Walker was equal to the task. He dropped down on it, run it off the face of the bat and into the outside and they cross for a single. A very good over by Johnson. So Chillies really need a breakthrough because after 5 overs, the score are Paramount 42 without loss. And we are still in the power play. A very good power play for Paramount, the batting team. So Raman coming into the attack. And he will be bowling to Rikel Walker. Raman to Walker. Wide ball down the leg side. Wide signal by umpire Bailey. So one more to the total. Move it on to 43 without loss. Raman to Walker. Walker swings. Appeal by the bowler. Not out, says the umpire. Raman at the top of his mark. Turns. Bowl to Walker. And Walker slap that one down. And it goes into the boundary for 4. A short ball by Raman and Walker pounce onto that one. And hit it into the square leg boundary for 4 runs. Raman to Walker. Walker drives into the covers. A return comes in, hit the stump. Appeals, but umpire Hewitt says not out. A good bit of feeling there by Kerran, and throw down the stump in one motion. Good bit of feeling there by Kerran. They badly need a wicket. Raman to Riquel faster. Bowl to faster and faster, comes and drop it down on the inside. The ball, yeah, the bowler comes in, picks up. Riquel Walker facing up to Raman. Riquel Walker facing up to Raman. And he hits that one upishly through mid wicket. And it gone. Look as if it gone all the way. Yes, it's over the boundary for 6. It's gone all the way for 6. Lovely shot there by Riquel Walker. And the 50 up for Paramount. The score now is 53. 53 of 5.5 deliveries. 5 overs and 0.5 deliveries. So one more ball leaves in the power play. And the score is already 53 for no loss. Raman. And he plays that one. Look for a quick single, but the fieldsman quickly onto it. No chance of any run. So after 6 overs, the power played. Paramount 53 for no loss. Remember, they just need 96 runs for victory. While umpire Hewitt signaling the end of the power play. So in this period of play now, the field inside can have 5 men outside and 4 inside the 30-yard circle. So it will be Johnson to Foster. Johnson to Foster. Foster flashes outside the half stump, made no contact. Ball goes through to the wicket keeper who take it cleanly. Very good opening stand by the Paramount openers. 53 for no loss. As Johnson running away from us. To Foster. Bowl to Foster, shot. Foster plays that one into the mid-wicket areas. The fieldsman comes off the boundary, picks up, and in the meantime they have time to cross for a single. Chillies need a wicket badly if they are to get back into this game, or else Paramount running away with it. As Raquel Walker facing up to Demar Johnson. Skipper Johnson to Walker. Bowls to Walker down the leg side. Wide. They're gone for one. So it will be 2 wides. Signal by umpire Hewitt. So wide signal by umpire Hewitt. So it's 2 runs to the total. So it brings Foster into strike. So it'll be Johnson to Foster. Foster waits for Johnson, who's at the top of his mark. Running away from us now. And stopping his track, dead ball signal by umpire Hewitt. As Johnson misses his run. And he do the right thing, stop. Turn and going back to his mark. At the top of his mark now. Ready to try again. Turn. Running away from us to Foster. Foster drives down to a wide long on position. Fields man comes off the boundary, picks up. In the meantime, the batters cross for a single. Let's bring Raquel Walker into strike. Walker facing up to Demar Johnston. Johnston to Walker. Short, and Walker plays at one on the inside into the mid wicket region. They cross for a single. Which brings Foster into strike. Johnson pushing back the third man. And he carrying a short, fine leg. You have a backward squared just to the left of the umpire. As Johnson to Foster. A slower one, but Foster pick it and drive it down to long off. Fieldsman comes off the boundary. In the meantime, the batters have time to cross for a single. Let's bring Walker into strike. Going back. And the wide long on boundary is Edwards. Walker facing up to Johnson. And he plays at one back of the square. They gone for one. The fieldsman quickly onto it, and that's they will settle for 1 run. So that's the end of the over. So these two openers giving Paramount a very solid start, as Chillies yet to move any of them. These two batters settling down and going very good at this moment. So after 7 overs, the score Paramount 60 without loss. So they need another 36 runs for victory. So Delshan coming to attack and he will bowl to Rickel Walker. Walker swings. Misses. Taken by the wicketkeeper who moved the bales, but Walker was in his crease as Delshan once again. Bowl to Walker and Walker plays that one into the covers. Fieldsman moved to right, midfield, they're gone for one. And that's all they'll get as the fieldsman retrieves quickly. So it brings Foster into strike. So Foster will be facing up to Dilshan. And Foster plays that one. Backward up point, they gone for one, and they will settle for one. Which brings Rickel Walker into strike. Dilshan to Walker. Walker plays that one, drop that one, looking for a quick single, but the fieldsman quickly onto that one. Look as like Larry. Larry was quickly onto that one. No chance of any run. Dilshan to Walker. And Walker hits that one high and hard. It's going. It's gone for six. Gone for six. A big shot there by Walker. So Paramount running away with this match. Chillies can't find a way to move any of these batters. Ball back with Dilshan. Up bowls to Walker. Walker dab that one on the offside. They're going for a quick singles. And they get it quite comfortably. So at the end, after 8 over, the score is 69 without loss. Bright sunshine here at Jimmy Powell Oval. So Larry will be taking up the other attack from the pavilion end. So Larry Gomes is in the attack now. And he will be bowling to Rickel Walker. Rickel Walker facing up to Larry Gomes. Larry to Rickel, shot, and Rickel hit that one in the air. down to the wideish long on position where Edwards comes off the boundary. Fields in the meantime, the batters cross for a single. Brings Foster into strike. The Foster just taking his guard from umpire Hewitt as he waits for Larry. Bowling right arm off spin over the wicket. And he plays, swings hard, but look at this, get a wrapped in the pad. No real power, get the bat onto it. Here comes Larry Gomes, and he hits on a loud appeal. And he's given up by umpire Ezra Hewitt. So Paramount lost their first wicket. It's Foster out leg before to Larry Gomes. So Paramount lost their first wicket. Foster, a fairly good innings by Foster. Trying to hit Larry Gomes out of the ground. One that pitch on and hit him in front. And the umpire, Ezra Hewitt, raises the dreaded fingers. And Foster on his way. And this brings out skipper Cogner. Davian Cogner is the new batter, the captain of the Paramount team. And a quicker one there by Larry. Davian tried to place down the onside, made no contact. Davian, fairly good batter, score a century in this competition already. Larry to Cogner. And Cogner just dapped that one down behind square. Fieldsman moving smartly to his right. No chance of any run. A very good over this by Larry Gomes. Ball to Cogner. Cogner punched that one on the onside. No chance of any run. A very good over by Larry Gomes, in which he picked up the wicket of Foster. So Paramount, after 9 overs, Paramount 70 for 1. Needed another 26 runs for victory. It look like we have a bowling change. It look like Dar is coming in. And Raquel backed away, cracks that one into the covers. They cross one, they coming back for a second. So 2 more runs to the total. It look like that shot hit the fieldsman. Ricochet off him and give the batters time to cross for 2. Like the fieldsman got some injury from that shot, so the 12 man or the 13 man running out with some remedy. It looks as if it's ice or ice water, back with the ice water. Whatever you do, it seems that it worked because the fieldsman is up and ready to go again. So, Dar will bowl to Riquelme. Riquelme, you will face up to Dar once again. Dar to Walker. Walker comes forward, drop it down on the answer. The keeper from behind comes around, picks up. Dar to Riquelme. And Riquelme backs away and cracks it down to wide mid off. They're gone for 1, they're coming back for 2. And they get it quite comfortably. Edwards backed up from any form of any overthrows. And he plays that one into the short mid-wicket area, no chance of any run. Riquelme Walker facing up to Dar once again. Bowles, that's leg work, and he chopped that one. Field there by Baker, no chance of any run. This is Dar to Riquelme Walker, and Riquelme Walker plays it uppishly. Down the back of the square, they gone for 1, they come back for 2, they're looking for 3, and they decide against it. So 2 more to the total. So Chillies, they need to get wicket if they have to stay into this game because Paramount is running away with it. And it looks as if Larry will continue. And he will be bowling to Davian Cagna. So after 10 overs, the score is Paramount 76 for 1. Larry is putting a slip in place. And Cagna drive that one down to the right of mid-arm, no chance of any run. And Cagna plays that one and into the covers, and they go through for a quick single. Let's bring Riquelme Walker into strike. Larry Gomes to Riquelme Walker. And Walker get a very good delivery. Riquelme comes on it. Larry to Rikel. Walker. Ball. Walker plays that one on the outside of square leg. They gone for one. They're coming back for two. Very good run in there. Walker plays it with soft hands. And in the meantime, giving him time to go through for 2 runs. Riquelme, a very good innings this by Riquelme Walker. Facing up to Larry Gomes. And he plays that one down to mid-off. Finds Baker in the way. Doesn't stop it cleanly. In the meantime, the batter's cross for a single. Brings Davian Cogner into strike. Larry to Cogner, and Cogner plays into the offside, going for a quick single. I feel a misfield. The batsman get it single quite comfortably. That's Brian who misfields there. So at the end of the over, the end of the 11th over. So by anything special from the field inside, Paramount will win this game. So after 11 overs, the scores, Paramount 81 for 1. So it's Cogner who taking guard for umpire Livingston Bailey, and he will be facing up to Dar. Dar to Davian Cogner. And Cogner hit that one up. It's a beautiful shot into the covers. They're gone for 1. And the ball goes into the cover boundary for 4. Beautiful shot there by skipper Davian Cogner. An over pitch ball by Dar, and he just pounces onto it and plays it upishly into the covers. Away from all fields, but into the boundary for 4. Lovely shot there by Cogner. Dar to Cogner once again. And he plays that one into the covers. Look for a single. But Larry quickly onto it. No chance of any run. Cogner settled once again. Wait for Dar. Dar bowls. And he plays that one into the mid-wicket area, and they have time to cross for a single. As he feels fielder come to his right, but can't prevent the single. Brings Rikel Walker into strike. Dar to Walker. That's a leg break, and he picks it and pulls it all the way for 6. Lovely shot. He pulls it all the way for 6. And it looks like that is 50. 50 for Rikel Walker. Brilliant batting here by Walker. 50 for Rikel Walker. A brilliant batting here by the youngster. As Dar. Ball to Walker. It backs and trap that one into the offside. Find Demar Johnson the way, but have time to cross for a single. So Cogner now facing up to Dar. And Cogner get one and he trap it down. Find Demar once again. No chance of any runs. So we come to the end of the 12th over. And the score, Paramount 93 for 1. So they just need 3 runs for victory. Very good batting display here by Paramount. Walker dropped the bat onto that one. And they cross for a single. So the score move on by 1 to 94. And he plays that one pass. Larry and he cross for a single. Yeah, so the score are level. And he hit that one up in the air. Fieldsman come and run the cross one, and that's it. That's the end of the match. Good victory here for Paramount. A good victory here for Paramount. Good victory for Paramount. They're winning this game by 9 wickets. Good batting display by the 2 openers, Raquel Walker and Foster. They give the team a very good start. So after double headers here today, the first game, Cayman against Taminado. The Brack come over for 2 matches for the weekend. They lost yesterday to CSK, but they bounced back today and win the game this morning against Taminado. And then now the final game in this doubleheader, Paramount beat Chillies by 9 wickets. Good weekend of cricket in the Cayman Islands, and supporters come out to watch. And a very decent day's plays of cricket. Cricket plays in good spirit and everyone happy. So until next week, when we'll back again, 1 game on Saturday and 2 games on Sunday, I say goodbye to you all and thanks for coming.